Hello everyone, welcome to a new video. If you're new to this channel, I'm Iris from Iris Impressions Art, and I share vlogs, tutorial videos, creative mixed media art journaling content. So just so you know. I'm going on holiday soon, or vacation if you are American inclined, and I always bring a full bag like this on holiday with me so I can do my art journaling. I've already packed this. I've got a video up on my Patreon, or it will be up soon, in which I do a kind of like pack my art supplies with me, which is like a long video in which I talk through all of the choices whilst I put them in here. But for this video, I want to kind of keep it quick and snappy. I am just going to show you the supplies that are in this bag and that I will be taking on holiday with me. This bag is about 30 centimeters by 20 centimeters by 10 centimeters, like it's my very scientific measurement tool. This is all that I'm taking. I mean, that might make it sound as if it's not very much. I mean, it is very much. It is completely packed, and I probably put in way too many things and things that I won't use, but I do restrict myself to this bag, and there isn't anything additional that comes outside of it. Let's get into it and let me show you what's in my holiday / vacation art supply bag. So first off, very important, is the art journals that I am taking. I will be taking my crinkly Moleskine sketchbook. This one, it's just got all sorts of stuff in it. It's where I do all of my sketches and even some mixed media. I'm nearly finished with it, so I've got, you know, probably about 20 pages left in it. So I feel like it's a great thing to bring with me. I will also be bringing my junk journal. This one has got loads of artwork already in it, like quite raw mixed media textured art journaling, and I've got about half a signature left in the back, so again, a great thing to be bringing. And I think I've got a little bit of a theme of stuff that is nearly full. I've got this little A5 art journal. It's from Cass Art. It's like a super cheapy stapled notebook or sketchbook, and it's nearly full as well, and it's got a bunch of like pages with some backgrounds already done, some empty pages that I can bring with me and just work in. So I've got three quite distinct types of journals. So a sketchbook, a junk journal, and a regular kind of blank art journal. Next up, I always have this inner kind of extra pencil case inside this bag where I put all of my pens and pencils and things, so to kind of keep them separate and for not everything to kind of disappear at the bottom of this bag. So let me quickly whiz you through what's in this pencil case. I have got some woodies in my favorite colors. I have got some paint pens, these two and also these two. Then I have got some water brushes because they're super convenient, especially for using watercolors. I've got a Pentel brush pen in black. I've got a ballpoint. This is a ballpoint that works really well over mixed media, so I love using that one. I've got a palette knife. Then I've got a selection of different colored pencils. So these are all ones that I use a lot, or that I like the colors of. So colored pencils over there. And then I've also got a Stabilo All, which I use a lot. I love using that. I've got a 5B pencil, not because I like to do sketching, but just because I like to kind of just like scratch in the pages with that, or scratch into the paint. Then I've got these two white pencils, a China marker, and a tinted charcoal pencil, just in case. So that's all the stuff. Oh, there we go, another thing. Then I've got a spray bottle, so I can just have some water to spray or spritz onto my watercolor palette, or anything like that. And I also have a couple of key cards so that I can scrape paint and stuff. Move some of this out of the way. Okay, this is a little bit of an interesting one. I am deciding to take a little jelly plate this time. I don't get on super well with my jelly plate. I don't use it very much, but because I'm going camping, I was thinking I'll be in nature, I will have like grass and ferns around, what a perfect place to experiment a little bit with my jelly plate. And I will obviously be using this to print directly into my journals because I'm not really bringing separate pieces of paper. So related to this, and also unrelated to this, I obviously need a brayer. I always have a brayer anyway, but obviously I specifically needed one for the jelly plate. I already mentioned it, but I've got watercolors. So this is my little trusty 14 half pan palette. I've recently recorded a video for my Patreon in which I go through all of these colors and mention which brands and which color names these are, in case that is something that you are interested in. Let's see what else. Oh yes, this is important. I always bring a jam jar. This will double up as just storage to put things in whilst I'm carrying it and taking it with me, but I also use this obviously as a water jar. So wherever I am, I can just fill this up. And I also use the lid as a palette when I need to. In here right now, what have I got? I have got all of my pencil sharpeners. So a Stabilo pencil sharpener that I use for my regular colored pencil comes to a really nice point. Got a regular pencil sharpener with the 2 sizes, and I have got the Stabilo Woody pencil sharpener for those woody crayons. I've also got some clips for when I am doing art journaling outside and it might be windy, or I might want the pages to lie flat when I take pictures, that kind of stuff. So these clips are very handy. And then I have also got some handmade stamps that I carved myself out of Speedy Carve. Pop these things back. Let's move on and have a look at the paint that I'm bringing. So first of all, I am bringing a few tubes. The challenge is always to pick what it is that I want to bring, because a lot of the things that I've got at home are in big bottles and tubes, and I don't really want to be carrying those along when I'm traveling. So I'm going for these slightly smaller tubes, and what I've also done is for some colors I have actually put them into these little pots. So I have got some of the golden heavy body acrylics. I've got parchment, which is a nice neutral, and then this powder blue. And then in these ones I have got some pink, although looking at this actually now I probably don't need to bring that, but you know, more is more. Got a mustard yellow, and then I have also got a whole pot of white, because I tend to use white paint a lot. What else have I got? I have got, in the category of acrylics, I have got these fine line applicator bottles with white and with black, and these are great. I always get a lot of questions about these. They have like these needle nose applicators so that you can do really like scratchy, scribbly writing, thin lines. And that is also the reason that I don't tend to take black and white pens, because I have terrible luck with black and white pens, especially the white ones, doing things on top of mixed media. I ruin the nibs so easily. So these fine line applicator bottles, just, they save my bacon when it comes to doing kind of thin writing. I have got some clear gesso that I have just transferred into this little pot, because my usual bottle is this big and I'm not going to be carrying this. It's heavy and cumbersome. So here in the little squeezy bottle, that's really handy. Then what else? I have got a couple of acrylic inks. I've got carbon black and crimson. I love these colors, use them a lot. I'm also bringing some Arteza gouache. The reason that I'm bringing this alongside all of these things is because these are different texture. So all of these acrylic paints and inks, they're quite shiny, kind of plasticky when they dry, whereas the gouache is obviously really nice and matte. So I love kind of combining the different textures, so that's why I brought these, and I just grabbed some colors that in the moment of choosing I felt like I got excited by. So we're seeing a lot of kind of greys, neutral greys, a little bit of blue, and then these kind of like neutrally purpley kind of colors. Excellent. Very excited about those. And then where else? What have we got? So I have got this little tin with some oil pastels. I wanted to protect them. I want to put them in a tin and not just throw them in there or throw them in the pencil case, because I don't want them to like melt or get damaged, because these are pretty pricey. But I really do love them, and I do use them quite a lot when it comes to like the finishing stages of a art journal page, especially this white one, because it lies on top really beautifully and clearly. So I love that. I've got that there. And then finally what I am bringing is some brushes. So I've got a big brush like this. I've got these slightly smaller, very bristly, kind of tough brushes, and then I've also got a slightly softer, thinner brush that I can use. I don't know yet in advance really what I'm going to use. I don't know yet the type of art that I'm going to be making, what I'm going to be interested in, but I'm just bringing enough of a variety of things that I can get on with things, and also it kind of will force me to just use what I have. So I'm not bringing all the colors of the rainbow in terms of my paints. I'm just sticking to a few of these, and then the art that I make on holiday will also have a kind of cohesion, and it will be quite interesting. That's kind of my approach. Okay, that's it. These are the supplies that I have packed to take on holiday with me. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it gave you some inspiration with regards to what you can pack on your holiday, or even just for like art journaling on location if you go to the back of your garden. I don't know. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, like, subscribe, all those good things that help me with my channel and the dreaded algorithm. It's all very much appreciated. I really, I'm really grateful. Yeah, so I'm off on holiday, and I will see you soon. Bye!